All right, so I'm just about to jump onto my rollers for a bit of a HIIT session. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about HIIT because it is the method of the moment. It's very popular, it's very time efficient, but I feel like people aren't training with enough specificity when it comes to their HIIT. Now, if your aim is to simply burn calories, then by all means, jump on a piece of cardio equipment and absolutely twat it for 20-30 minutes. But if your aim is more fitness orientated, then you're going to want to be a little bit more refined in your methods. Now, this is where training zones come into play. Now, what are training zones? They're levels of intensity at which one can work for a given period of time or a certain period of time. Now, those training zones are calculated or gauged via heart rate or power emitted. But the problem is most people, they don't have access to those gauges, or they don't really want to have access to those gauges. They just want to do their workout and get on with their day. So instead, we're going to use perceived level of effort to gauge your intensity during a workout. So that's how hard you think you're working, basically. Because if someone says to me, I'm going to go do a 30-minute workout and I'm going to sprint for 40 seconds all out, and then I'm going to follow that with 20 seconds active recovery, and I'm going to go for half an hour doing that, I don't believe you're going to be giving an all-out sprint throughout that workout. You know, your output is just going to absolutely slump. But more realistically, if I was training for half an hour, I would then say, right, okay, I'm going to work for 20 seconds at my lactate threshold. So that's a certain intensity. Let's say, for example, that is a 6 out of 10 effort level. And I'm going to follow that with 40 seconds at tempo. Let's say that is a 4 out of 10 effort level. And I'm going to sustain that for 30 minutes. That's probably a more realistic aim, because you've got to be realistic about what the body can actually do. And the chances are your output is going to be a lot more constant throughout those intervals than it would with the first example. That's also going to give a better physiological response. So your fitness is going to improve much more drastically as a result. So brush up on your training zones and look at what you can sustain for a certain period of time, and what amount of recovery or active recovery you need to couple that with in order to sustain that nice constant output throughout the workout. But otherwise, guys, just absolutely twat it and have a great workout. Peace.